Good morning. Day 27. Day 27 of the intense journey. And I am literally having a moment right now, enjoying a moment right now. I got my coffee, setting it down, and gonna have a little quick talk with you because I just feel like we can talk. So, ooh, that's bad. That sun is glaring really, really bad, isn't it? I think I'm gonna change positions because I think that's not fair to you. Okay, is that better? Okay, now, what are we gonna talk about today? Um, Day 27, I got up this morning and I scrambled some eggs. I had some leftover Indian food. And so I took the eggs. The reason why I'm talking about what I had for breakfast is because this journey is really supposed to primarily focus on what I'm doing to get healthy, stay healthy, and be fit. And a lot of that goes back to what I put in my mouth. So I'm telling you guys what I put in my mouth so that um, if it can help you, great. If you can see what I've done wrong and you choose not to do it, that's super awesome because we can all learn from each other's mistakes. And then, of course, I like to throw in something I'm dealing with or something I heard or something I'm working on or something that I might need help on or something maybe I can help you on. So that's what this one is about. It's something that I heard today that I'm like, yeah, actually, I hear it a lot because I'm a parent and I have other kids around me and parents and friends and family. So let me go back to my eggs and then I'm going to go back to what I probably will focus on in this post. So if you're a mommy or a daddy, this one's for you. Okay, so day 27, got up this morning. I cut up some onions, sauteed them in a little olive oil and coconut oil. I mixed the two. I don't know why. It just seems like something I like doing. Took a little bit of leftover Indian food, put it in the pan, um, and then I cracked some eggs. I cracked 4 eggs. 2 of the eggs were for my daughter, 2 were for me. And which, by the way, can I just tell y'all, I'm so proud of Miss Kylie Jones. She's a rock star. It is Sunday morning, and she was up early this morning to go to her job as a lifeguard. So proud of her. She's got a great work ethic. And it's funny because I'm hard on her, but then I'm not hard on her because she's a good kid. I mean, hard on her like I have high expectations. And so I think consciously and subconsciously she knows that. But she's also such a great kid. I mean, like both of my kids they're great. So I just wanted to say that I'm proud of her. Nobody has perfect kids, but mine are pretty close to perfect in my opinion. So anyway, so I have my eggs, and 2 are for her, 2 are for me. I scrambled them and kind of mixed in the Indian food with it, and so I had an Indian onion egg scramble today, and it was yummy. And now I am having my coffee with almond milk. Now, as a parent, I hear this, and by the way, my disclaimer is I'm not a parenting authority. I do not have an education or a degree in parenting, but I'm a pretty damn good parent. And I'm a working mom too. All of the above. So, I've had people come over my house, their kids, and the kids are amazing. But they're kids. And so, kids nowadays like being on their phone. And of course, I let the kids be on their phone because, that's a form of entertainment for them. But there is a point during the day, if they're at my house, that I tell them to put down the phone. And I've had situations where I've told kids to put down the phone, and because their parents can't get them to put down the phone, they become resistant because they feel like, well, my mama don't make me put down the phone. You're not going to make me put down the phone. Well, guess what? When you're in my house, you're going to do what I tell you to do. So I've had kids that try to go into a sleepover with their phone. I tell them the phone needs to stay on the counter on the kitchen. And guess what? They get their butt up and put the phone on the counter in the kitchen. I've had kids say, well, they got to have their phone because of this, that, and the third. And I'm like, put your phone down. Period. Just put it down. Now, that doesn't mean they don't have their phone the whole time they're here. They have their phone. They play TikTok videos. They watch YouTube videos. They play games. They have games on the TV that they use with the Apple TV and the phone or whatever that, y'all know what that game is, whatever. So it's not like a, crazy thing. But when I think they've had too much phone time, I tell them to go outside, play, go outside, chit chat, sit in the house, talk, whatever. I just tell them go find some. I don't even give them anything to do. I tell them to get off their phone, and I usually don't have a problem with it. Like literally, in the 16 years that I've been a parent, and the years since my kids have had a phone, I had friends coming over with phones. I've only had maybe 2 pushbacks with the phone thing, and one of the kids said I was mean and chose never to come over my house again. Totally cool, because I didn't like her energy anyway. But and then the other kid said that she had more fun at my house than anybody else's house that she goes to. So, and she comes over my house and has been over my house quite a bit. So, with that said, even my niece, I tell her to get off her phone. The reason why I'm mentioning this is because when kids are at my house and I tell them to put their phone down, I don't have to say it in a mean way. I'll just look up. I'll be cooking. I'll look up. I see they're just sitting in a circle on their phone or sitting at the table or sitting on the couches, and they're all looking at their phone. I was like, okay, guys, put the phones down. Put the phones down. Go do something else. Just put your phones up. No big deal. I don't even think twice about it, and they don't think twice about it. And so I say that because it amazes me the number of parents that say they cannot get their kids to put down their phone. You pay for the phone. You pay the bill. And even if you didn't pay the bill and they had their own job and they pay for the bill themselves, they're in your house, they're your kid. And I've had one parent say, but Donnie, it's so hard getting them to put down their phone. Yeah, it is hard. Sometimes it's hard for me my own kids, sometimes it's hard for me to get them to put down. I have moments where it's a challenge, but I don't even want to use the word hard. Meaning I might have to say it a couple times, or, I have to, I'll walk by and I've told them to put down the phone and then they pick it back up 20 minutes later because they said they got to check a text or call a friend. I'm like, okay, text your friend and then put the phone back down. So I think in the beginning, I can say it was hard a little bit, but now I don't think it's hard because I do it so often. And in my mind, it's part of my responsibility as a parent. So if I have to think about it really hard, maybe it is hard, but really it's not. But here's the thing though, even if it is hard, so what? We're parents. Anything you want in life that you really, really want, you got to work for. And if you really, really want your kid to not be on the phone so much, take it away. Have special times when they're not allowed to use it. Tell them they can't have it in their room at night. My kids ain't perfect. There's times that I've looked at my AT&T bill data use, and I've seen that they were up in the middle of the night on their phone, but not very often. Not very often at all, because I told them they can't be on their phone at night. And also, my oldest, because she's a kid, she's been on her Apple Watch, because her phone will be out in the hall, but she still has her Apple Watch. But guess what? You can still be on the phone. Mommy ain't stupid. So guess what? Can't do that. Not supposed to do that. So I have that talk because I'm the mom. And you're the mom. And you're the dad. And all of that. So I'm really over this conversation from parents saying that they can't get their kid off the phone. Yeah, you can. Take it away. And here's the funny thing. And I noticed this with my own kids. And my kids do spend time on their phones. So this isn't Disney World over here. Like, we're just the utopia of no phone use. No, my kids are on their phone. But when I say it's time to get off, they're getting off their phone. Here's what I've noticed. If I've went for an extended period of time and haven't really said much about the phone and they've been on their phone a lot, when I take the phone away, at first they're grumpy. At first they're irritable. At first they're frustrated. At first they're mad at me. But after 2 or 3 days, their personalities even out. Their energy comes back. It's like breaking an addiction. It's an addiction. And we right now have control of that addiction, and we have to control it. We have to. So I just felt need to say that. You're the parent. Be the parent. Tell them to get off the freaking phone and mean it. And you don't have to be mean about it. You don't have to be mean. Just take it. Put it on the counter. Don't be mean about it. Just tell them it's for their own good. Tell them to go do something else. And maybe after an hour, give it back to them. 2 hours, give it back. Actually, tell them for the rest of the day. It could be 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Tell them, okay, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon for the rest of the day. No more phone. Make it a habit to take it away sometimes for extended period of times. They'll see it coming. They'll be like my kids, and they'll be like, okay, Mom. Okay. That doesn't mean they always like it. But yeah, that's our job. We have to be parents. So I just wanted to share that with you.